Today on Cupaholic Cups, we're going to learn how to prep your tumbler. Here are all the supplies that you're going to need to prep your tumbler. Of course, you're going to need a tumbler. Next, I use sandpaper. I use the 220 grit. I will put in the description below exactly where I got my 220 sandpaper. However, you can probably find this anywhere, and that is the grit that I use. If you want to tape off edges of your cup, so if you wanted to give your cup more of a stainless steel look on the top and bottom, or you didn't want to epoxy all the way to the edge, I will show you how I did the rims on there. And then I always use a microfiber cloth. You don't have to use a microfiber cloth. I just like to use these to wipe off the sanding. And then I also use 91% alcohol just to kind of rub off anything and particles that are on the cup. Okay, so we are going to prep this cup to be spray painted. So the first thing I do is I will actually just go ahead and start sanding it. So I will sand all the edges down. I'll sand the bottom down. Basically anywhere that I want to paint this cup, I'm going to sand it. Not heavily, just really light. So just like this. See how we're just barely scratching the surface? And you're going to go ahead and do that around the entire cup. Okay, once I feel that the surface is pretty well sanded, you're not really gonna feel the difference, but you will be able to see all these scratches. Don't worry, they're all gonna be covered up when you go paint. The reason that you want to kind of scratch up the surface, this will help your spray paint adhere way better versus if you did nothing at all. So now we are gonna go ahead and take just a little bit of your 91% alcohol. I just have mine in a spray bottle, and we're gonna spray down the cup and then wipe off all the excess. And there you have it. You have a beautifully scratched up, ready to go tumbler for painting. Now, if you wanted to tape your edges of your cup, I do mine always with electrical tape. It works way better, I feel, than painter's tape. Reason I use electrical tape is it'll give you those nice clean lines that you're looking for when you go to do your epoxy or your Mod Podge or however you plan on adding whatever you're going to be adding to this tumbler. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to quickly tape your edges. Okay, to tape the edges of your cup, you're going to need electrical tape and some scissors. So I just go ahead and I get my electrical tape started like so. And I will go through the cup, and wherever I don't want the paint or whatever I'm planning on doing touching this cup, that's where I'm going to be taping. So if I want my rim, my top piece, to be still stainless steel, I would go through and tape the edge of this cup. So I'm going to put this cup down here for you guys, and I'm just going to go through and tape the edge of this cup. One important tip is you want to make sure that you're following the same line consistency across your entire cup, because of course when you're taping this, if your line is crooked like that, then that is how the line is going to be. So I'm gonna fast forward and tape this cup. And there you have it. You have your taped cup, and it is ready to go. Thanks so much for prepping this cup with me. If you enjoyed this tutorial, be sure to subscribe below, and we'll see you next time.